Hi Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I am going to be doing your December 1st to the 10th, 2019 reading for you. Now, if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. So let's get started, Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus, and delve right into your reading. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move your fairy guidance and your witchling cards over to the side. Now, these cards right here, the extra tarot cards, are going to be used at the end to define anything that Spirit has brought up that really needs definition to it, all right? Or to delve in deeper with something, okay? So those are going to be at the side over here for your bonus reading at the end. And now let's see, Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus, what December 1st to the 10th, 2019 has in store for you. And I want to say that it's always a pleasure to be reading for you, so I'm so glad that you've stopped by. Aries, December 1st to the 10th, 2019. Aries. I can't believe it's December. December 1st to the 10th, 2019. Aries. December 1st to the 10th, 2019. Aries. December 1st to the 10th, 2019, Aries. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. That is where we are going to stop. At the center of everything, Aries, is the Two of Pentacles. You're crowned by the Knight of Cups. Then you have the Ten of Wands. The Emperor, that's you. That's the essence of you shining through. So that's huge right there, Aries. The Ten of Pentacles, beautiful. The Five of Cups. The Moon. Pisces energy, a time frame of February 19th to March 20th. The Seven of Swords. The Three of Pentacles. And the King of Wands. So you are represented in the minor arcana by the King card. You are represented in the major arcana by the Emperor card. So the fact of the matter that you are shining through so strongly and in such a quote-unquote masculine way is going to be highly beneficial to you, because this is the time where you are going to be the actor upon the stage, okay? That's how I see kings. Queens are the directors behind the scene. You are going to be seen because you're coming through as the Emperor, the King of Wands. You are going to be seen, and the essence of you is going to be seen. So there's a very powerful movement in you to, okay, Spirit is saying a movement in you to move forward. So what that means is that you want to be seen, and you need to have your truth seen. You can't kind of sit there and just polish yourself up to be what other people want you to be. That's not going to be your thing. From the 1st to the 10th, you are finding the balance within yourself to move forward. You're completing a cycle, and you're changing the way that you view things to move from fear into prosperity, abundance, and success. And that's what I'm seeing here, very much so. So let's see your spirit guide, your, what is this? Fairy guidance, there we go. Message, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Aries, December 1st to the 10th, 2019. Nurturing. Ooh, this one right here. And intuition. Nurturing your intuition is going to be highly beneficial to you. But this is also nurturing your inner self and knowing that you are going to have kind of a gut feel about things. Show me clearly, show me clearly. Okay. This card, where did it go? This card right here. My goodness. Okay. Beauty. And these are already shuffled and meditated beforehand, so when they kind of pop out like that, it is perfect. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. And this one right here. And Euphoria. All right. So we're going to start here with beauty. And this says, when beauty is felt from within, your gorgeousness will glow. And that's absolutely your truth. When you embrace beauty, when you embrace what you love, what you desire, your gorgeousness will glow. When you see the truth about yourself and you stop, Aries, trying to please everybody else. There's a force to you and there's a power to you that is absolutely exquisite. And now it's the time to let it shine. Now's the time to say, this is who I am, this is what I want to be, and holding nothing back. The color that shines through here is purple. That's healing and cleansing your crown chakra, which means that you are releasing negative thoughts. You are, excuse me, putting yourself in a powerful mind space, and you are moving forward towards what you truly desire. And that leads you with the beauty, with focusing on the lovely things in life. That leads you to euphoria. And euphoria says here, euphoria is the cosmic connection to the magic within and around you. And that's what you're connecting with. That's what you're seeing with the beauty. The color that shines through here is red. That's healing and cleansing your root chakra. That's putting yourself in alignment with your heart. But yeah, with your heart, yes, most definitely. Because when you put your root chakra into alignment, it puts all the other chakras into alignment. And here it's connecting with what you truly desire, what you truly want. So with beauty, with euphoria, you are finding a balance of self and you are moving forward in that truth. Then we have nurturing. And it says, keep your inner child nurtured and you will thrive with vitality. Listen to your inner self. Listen to that inner voice, because it's going to be so powerful for you, but it's also going to be, it can be, now not for everybody, but it can be rather faint. So here, nurturing your inner child, saying to that person that you once were, I love you, and I'm there for you, and I would like your insights at this time, because you're going to have the insights of a child, meaning that you're going to be able to kind of sum things up rather easily, but maybe not be able to define things as well as you would like to in kind of, adult logical terms. So listen to your gut reaction and listen to, what your soul is saying. Then we have intuition. And this says intuition is the ability to listen to your higher self. Well, isn't that the truth? And isn't that what we just said with nurturing? Listen to your higher truth. Listen to your higher self, because you're balancing a lot at this time. With the Two of Pentacles, you're finding your footing. You're finding where it is that you want to be. And then I love the progression to the Three of Pentacles. It's like, okay, I'm getting my footing. I'm understanding things. I'm looking at the deeper truth. And then I'm moving forward to the hard work, the dedication that is needed. But you're going to feel at times almost as if the waters can just come up and around you. Yeah, you're parting the seas. I'm kind of looking at this card and thinking of Moses, not to get all religious on you guys, but Moses, parted the seas. And then when Pharaoh, followed him, the seas came over and drowned him. So here, there is that sense of, at times, being able to part problems, being able to find the balance, find the harmony, and then you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I got this. And you're not going to expect the waters to come back on you. All right. So here, emotions can become too much. Things can become a little bit too intense. You step back and you look at forging your power, forging your truth. And it's going to take hard work to keep the balance, but you have eternal balance to you. You have a prosperity and a truth to you that is absolutely undeniable, because we are emotional beings. Sometimes emotions will get the best of us. But if you keep on forging ahead, quite literally here, if you keep on going after what you desire, and looking at what you want, knowing that yes, your passion is going to have to burn bright, but it's going to have to burn bright anyway to get you to where it is that you want to be. Do not give up on your desires. Do not give up on your path to greatness, because this is, Pentacles represent money. Pentacles represent, what you value as much as money. Pentacles also represent the prosperity of this earthly plane. So you're balancing what it is that you want. You're figuring it out. Even, if you've been at this for years upon years, you're still and always figuring out where you stand in each moment, in each day. And you are putting in the effort. You are putting in the time to get what you desire, to create what you want. And here, it's doing so it's rather personal. It's not going to be with a whole bunch of people around you. All right. This is going to be a personal journey. This is going to be a time where, yes, people take note of you, but you're going to feel more comfortable with the personal. We're working on things privately and personally. All right. And then we have the Knight of Cups. This is a water sign energy, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer. And it leads to the Seven of Swords. So here you are being a knight of your emotions. You are defending what it is that you want. You are moving forward in your truth. You are sitting there and saying, okay, this is where I need to be. He's looking at the cup. Now, what's so interesting about that is that in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, the cups are represented or representative of the Holy Grail. Now, whether you believe in Christianity or not, whether it's a religion or a mythology for you, it does not matter. What this is showing is he's looking at something that symbolizes sacrifice, love beyond comprehension, sacrifice beyond comprehension, compassion, and understanding. So here you have your armor on. Why? Because life doesn't always work the way that we think it is. It doesn't always work that, wow, if I'm a really nice person, people are going to be really nice to me too. And here, you're looking over your shoulders as you gather up your knowledge, as you look at what you desire. Now, I do know that the Seven of Swords represents sneakiness. Yes, it can, but that's not ringing true in this reading. It's kind of like you're taking down what you need to defend you. And I had a tarot teacher who said that this card right here, the Seven of Swords, is the highest minor arcana card in the whole entire deck. And he said, when you get this, it means that a wish is being granted. But I see here that you're looking at your heart's truth and you're kind of balancing your heart and your mind, and you're looking over your shoulder to kind of make sure that you're protected, make sure that you know where it is that you want to stand. And as you do so, you're taking down your knowledge, you're taking down your truth, and you will be moving forward well armed and well equipped. But you also have to be careful of the knowledge that you carry, because none of these swords are in sheaths. So there can be a chance of being cut by the knowledge that you are obtaining. So know that as your heart opens, as you go after what you desire, there can be a sharpness to the knowledge that you obtain during this time from the 1st to the 10th. And this can cause you to look at things differently. This can cause you to be rather overwhelmed at times. So step back, look at what it is that you desire, and know that as you gather up your knowledge, there is going to be some things that come to light that you may have rather preferred in the dark. But it's going to be very important that these are brought to the light and that you actually hold them to you. Because here, with the 10 of Pentacles, I mean, you have the repeat of the number 10. So you are coming to a completion of a cycle. You are finding your balance and your truth, and you are moving forward in your power. And with the 10 of Pentacles, this is prosperity. This is, generational abundance coming in. It's kind of like your ancestors are blessing you. Not kind of like, I see this as your ancestors blessing you. Someone who has passed is definitely looking over you, and I would say that this is more of a female energy, but it doesn't have to be female. It's just going to be somebody who is astoundingly caring and nurturing, kind of looking over you and seeing, they're kind of seeing themselves in you. So in what you're trying to achieve, in what you're going after, they're going to bless you, because they're going to sit there and say, this was my dream. And maybe they achieved it in their lifetime and maybe they didn't, but they want you to live that dream too. And so here, there's prosperity around you, there's bounty around you, there's a sense of evolution and getting what it is that you desire, getting to be where it is that you want to stand. And as that happens, you embrace the King of Wands. This is your fire sign energy shining through. You're going to be very passionate about your prosperity, about community, about family, about those you cherish as much as family, coming in, and the family that you've chosen. And this is really you embracing your power. And here you have the lion right there, which I love because it adds to your strength. It's like, okay, I am the king of this situation. You're the king of the jungle, most definitely. All right. But you're also the king of the way that you want to move forward. And that's what people are going to be seeing in you. When I say you're the actor upon the stage, they are going to be seeing your power. They are going to be seeing your truth. And they're going to think, rightly or unjustly, that you have it all figured out. So you might find, Aries, that at this time from the 1st to the 10th, people put things on your shoulders that you're thinking, okay, wait, I have enough that's going on. Stop, step back and leave me alone. Yeah, that's definitely what I'm seeing here. Because with the King of Wands, they're just going to think that you have it all figured out. So know here with this power, comes great responsibility, of course. But it's also saying here, with this embrace of your truth, with this, sitting there and saying, okay, this is what I stand for. This is where I want to be. This is how I'm moving forward. There's a very decisiveness to you during this time. And I would highly suggest, and Spirit is highly suggesting, that you use this decisiveness. I have a bunch of brothers, but one of my brothers is just coming through in my mind's eye when I see this, which is funny because he's on the cusp of Aries and Taurus. And he is one of the most decisive people you would ever meet. So here, his face just shone through. So there is going to be this level of decisiveness, but there's also going to be this level of knowledge and understanding that you have. So surrounding yourself with knowledge, always moving yourself forward, always looking at new things, making those connections, that is going to be so important to you at this time, because you are taking your energy, you are taking your power. And there's going to be times from the 1st to the 10th where enough is enough, where you want to escape. Yes, it can be drinking the wine here, but it can also be mourning the wine that is spilt and not seeing the cups that are there, that are for you, thinking the 2 of Cups are gone. You'll never have that love, that joy, that beauty that you wanted in your life and you want in your life. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is a lie. This is a lie to keep you off your path of greatness. This is a lie to have you doubt yourself, to have you fear the way that you're moving forward, to have you look at things and think, oh no, it's all going kind of pear-shaped. And I'm going to tell you it's not. These are the setbacks that we need to have in order to see where it is that we truly want to be, how it is that we want to move forward, what it is that we stand for. These are the setbacks that happen to make us see that, yes, there's still beauty, there's still prosperity here, and he doesn't have to be trapped inside looking at what isn't anymore, what is already gone. Turn towards the window, turn towards the outside. Don't Okay, so what Spirit is saying, Aries, is you're going to have a tendency to look inward. And as you're looking inward, all right, or as you're looking at everything that you failed at, and that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a moment of self-pity. It's going to be a moment or a time of absolute doubting. Can I do this? Do I have the power to? Am I even worthy of moving forward? And there's going to be a sense of wanting to almost drink away your sorrows. Be like, okay, I just need to escape. Don't escape. Turn outward. Okay? Turn outward towards what it is that you want. Stop looking in. You'll have to physically say to your mind, stop this nonsense, because you are more powerful. You are beautiful. Okay. You are embracing enthusiasm and your intuition is great. So when you have these doubts and these fears, it can be off of your intuition, like, okay, things can go wrong. Yes. And you have to be prepared for that. But it's also going to be off of the sense that you are seeing the lines of you're seeing the threads in the weaving. And what I mean by that is, in Greek mythology, they say that, there's the weavers, or the fates, the three women, and one spins the wheel, one pulls the thread through, and the other cuts it, or something to that effect. And so you're going to be able to see the thread as it's being woven into the tapestry of life. So you're going to be able to see the different ways that things could go, the good and the bad. But always the bad shines through more in your mind than the good, in all of our minds. So you're going to have to stop yourself. You're going to have to stop yourself from seeing the negative, from seeing the overwhelming, because when you do, you embrace the emperor. You're like, you know what? Yes, everything can go wrong. And sometimes everything does go wrong. You sit there and you're like, oh my gosh, really? Seriously? One more thing cannot be added on my plate right now. And then you're going to have the one more thing added on your plate, and you're going to be like, no, absolutely not. But what happens is, as you go through this, and as you say, you know what, the setbacks, they don't define me. The negativity, the hurt, the pain that I go through in life, because that's what life is. All right? They do not define me. What I'm moving towards is my greatness. What you are moving towards is the emperor. This is your prosperity. This is your love. This is what you desire. You have the ram's horns on your head. It's like, I know what I'm going for. I know what I want. I am stubbornly achieving it, and I am moving forward in my prosperity. This is when you embrace your beautiful Aries stubbornness, and it plays for you so well. It's like, I will not back down. It's not that you don't give ground. Okay? So I'm not saying that if you get into a confrontation, don't back down. You are right. Just stand your ground in your truth and everything will come your way. I'm saying that if you come not to an external confrontation, but an internal confrontation. All right? Internally, sitting there, looking at yourself, seeing your accomplishments, not as accomplishments, but failures. Seeing everything that you've given your life to, and just looking at it as something broken, something horrible, something sad. This is the time where you pull yourself back and you say, you know what, look how powerful I am. Look how strong I am. Look at everything that I've overcome, even if it's one hardship after another. Look at what you have overcome. And as you do so, you're forging your path. You're embracing your kingliness. You are moving forward in the essence of yourself. And you're finding here that you're facing fears. You're facing them dead in the eye. And with the moon card, this is the facing of fears. And it's saying, yes, you can be overwhelmed by your fears. You can be taken in by your fears. It's like a Pisces. So you have a strong Pisces energy right here. And this is them coming through as the knight, the defender. And this is them coming through as the essence of themselves. So here, Pisces can achieve the world as long as they stop being afraid. That's why they're represented by the moon. You can achieve the world, Aries, as long as you know that when you sit on your throne, to sit on your throne in compassion, to use your power of force and will for more than just personal gain. And I'm not trying to make you into selfish or anything like that. I have Aries in my life, and they're absolutely fantastic people, all right? But the thing with Aries is that you can either be like David or Solomon in the Old Testament, in the Torah, King David, who was one of the greatest kings, right? Who walked with the knowledge of the divine with him. Or you could be like Nero, who played his fiddle as Rome burned. And that's the power of an emperor. It's the power of your heart that is going to really shine through. And as you are moving forward, yes, you will make mistakes. David most definitely did, right? And he writes about them, and he immortalized them. But he was not defined by them. And you have to know that you are human. And so to err is to be human. To make mistakes, to stumble, to fall is to be human. Do not be defined by your fears. Do not be defined by the fallings. Because in order to leap, in order to fly, in order to run, you first have to fall. It's just like any kid. Before they learn how to do anything, they can't even hold up their own heads. So why do we always think that we can fly before we can walk? Go after your dreams. Look at your heart. Your heart, Aries, is always going to be your guiding force. It's always going to be the most important thing to you, because it's going to embrace your love, your joy, but it's going to be the center of your power. It's going to define what type of emperor you are. The one to be immortalized and loved, or the one to be, feared and mocked. So here, you are facing your fears, and you are moving forward in your power, in your truth. And as you do so, okay, there is going to be knowledge that comes to light. And you're going to see that life is like the phases of the moon. It's always changing. And we are always evolving with it. And you are going to feel yourself going through these changes during this time, looking at things and seeing things in a new light. You're carrying burdens with you, right? Now it's time to put them down. Now it's time to start building. Now it's time to start creating. Now it is a time to use this brilliant energy here, calling on your balance, calling on what you are forging, and saying, you know what, the fact that I can see the beauty and the ugliness, the fact that I can see the ease and the struggle, that is making you so much more powerful. That is making you a better leader, a better emperor. So here with the Ten of Wands, you are putting down your burdens. You are discovering and embracing your truth. And you are also saying here, I cannot carry everybody. You're going to have a tendency to want to pull everybody up with you. But here's the thing, and I remember being taught this, that when you go and you give somebody a hand, they can pull you down into that pit while you're trying to pull them up. So just be mindful of that. And that's what I'm seeing with the Ten of Wands. It leads you to being able to arm yourself. It leads you to knowing a deeper truth. And it has you here, forging your path. So how, Aries, do you forge your path? How does Aries forge their path and embrace the glorious power that they were born to embody? How does Aries forge their path and embrace the glorious power that they were born to embody? Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. All right, and I'm going to hold these up. I do know these cards are rather small. I'm just going to lay these out silently. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, okay. All right, so you shine through like a superstar in this reading. We have the King of Wands, and then your clarifying cards right here that correlate with your heart and your head and your roots. Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands, Page of Wands. You are shining through so brightly. Now, whenever, okay, I'm just going to take a moment. I'm going to go out of sequence, I know, but whenever I have the King and the Queen of the same suit from the same deck in a reading, that's telling me that you are embracing such power, such truth. Right? This is a soulmate connection. This is a true love connection. This is a powerful truth moving you forward. Now, here, I don't see this as them, being at odds, kind of not looking towards each other, turning away from each other. I see this as them having each other's backs. It's kind of like, okay, you deal with this over here, and I'm going to deal with this over here, and we're going to come together in the end, and we're going to be just that absolute, magnificent power couple. That's what I'm seeing here. This does not mean that you have to meet anybody. This does not mean that you have to be in a relationship. What this is saying here, and what I am seeing, is that the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands is saying that you are embracing your power. You are coming into your own, and you are truly being the emperor that you want to be. But what happens, and why this is coming through, is with the Six of Pentacles, you have here a sense of needing to balance the scales, of needing to know who to give to and when and how. So at your heart right here, as you are embracing your power, as you're coming into your greatness, as you are embracing this Emperor energy that's at your main reading, right? You are finding out how to balance the scales, and you're going to want to give to everybody. You're going to want to be able to be what everybody needs you to be. But what that's going to give you is a burnout. That's going to make things overwhelming. All right? So give what you can. Give what you can, but also give wisely. Look at things. Take in the knowledge that is coming your way, that is embracing you, because that's your powerful truth. And with the Five of Pentacles right here, I love that you go from the 6 to the 5, that digression, and then the 4, and then the 3, and then the 2. Wow. And then the 1. Oh my gosh. Seriously. That's amazing. Okay. So that's amazing because this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. But this digression is beautiful because what you're doing is with the 5. 5 is a freedom number. Okay? So you're in the winter. The winter is the time of the womb. You need to step back and you need to embrace your womb. So you have the 6 here too. You need to embrace this time in the womb, this time of finding balance, finding truth, embracing your joys, your wants, your desires. And then as you do so, right, as you take this time in the womb, you go from finding the balance to now needing to step into the womb again, needing to step into that winter, into those solitary months in which to think, extrapolate, understand, right? And you're going to think that you're in this alone. The fact of the matter is that you're not. The fact of the matter is that divinity is watching over you and has always been watching over you. You're going to think that it's not so because here, as you carry your burdens, you feel drained. You can be getting headaches, stomach pains, foot pains. It can feel hard to move forward. And what this is saying here with the 4 of Pentacles is that you have negative energy draining you. This is my emotional vampire card. So you have people who are wanting your glory, wanting your goals, wanting what you have worked so hard for themselves without working towards it. That's why I say here, you have to carry your own burdens. You have to carry your own desires, your own dreams. Do not carry everybody else's. Do not sit there and say, oh, I can give you, because you won't be able to. They'll just be taking and taking and taking. This time is a time of focus and a time of dedication, because as you dedicate, you see here with the Emperor is the 3 of Pentacles. Now you have the 3 of Pentacles right here with the forging your creation. And here it's the creating, the prosperity, the place of beauty for those who need it. And why I say that is because your beauty, your power is going to be in your works, right? Whether it be at home, whether it be at work, whether it be through giving, your power is in what you do, not what Spirit is saying, not what is physically left behind. So what that means to me is that you're not trying to immortalize yourself by creating this monument, this place of worship, this place of prosperity, and carving your name on it and saying, this is mine. You're doing it for other people here. The rulers of this domain. And you are forging and creating what you need and then moving on. So it's as if here, and what Spirit is saying is that during this time, you are forging, creating, embracing what needs to be done. And then you're going to be going on to the next thing because you are finding your balance. You are embracing your balance. You have eternal prosperity to you. And that is definitely reiterated with the 10 of Pentacles. Eternal prosperity with you. And as you embrace it, God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, hands you a gift of love, hands you a gift of prosperity, of abundance. And it's going to come at a time where you are looking at the wrong things. This is change your mind, change your life. And I don't have you taking this quite yet. You might be taking it in your subconscious message, but here it's permeating everything that you're doing. You know that greatness is coming. You know that prosperity is leading you on your way. All right? And here with the King, you are conquering your fears. You are knowing that life is forever changing. You are embracing the flames of passion that lead you forward. And here, there's a sense of being guarded by the divine, by your angels, by your spirit guides, even when you think you're not. There's seeds that you are planting. There's beauty that is leading you forward. There's a new dawn, a new day that is coming. And of course, I went like that. So here, where there's doubt and fear, there's also power and truth that you are embracing with the Queen of Wands. Where there is disharmony, imbalance, there's a fight for the justice that you need, but there's also a strength and a truth that is moving you forward. Where you are finding your balance, where you are finding your harmony, you are being a student of your passion, of your desire, of how it is that you want to move forward and who it is that you are, where it is that you want to be. As much as you have, because this is over the King of Wands, as much as you have strength within your life, as much as you have purpose and dedication, you are also being a student of what you desire. As hardworking as you are, is as fierce as you go forth, creating your dreams and going after what you want. As much as you are looking at the bigger picture, you are claiming your power. And you are saying, this is where I deserve to stand because this is what I've worked so hard for. So your subconscious message here is the Four of Swords. This is saying you've been through battles, Aries. You've been through battles. You have fought long and hard, and you have succeeded. But now it's time to rest. Because to truly embrace your power, to truly embrace your truth, is to find a balance within your heart, your soul, and yourself, and move forward in it. Here is remembering everything that you have been through, and seeing the strength of you, and embracing the strength of you. Not saying, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that, oh, I could have been stronger. Every single misstep along the way, every single fall, every single hurt, every single disappointment, every single joy, every single laugh, every single bit of love that has come into your life has shaped you. And now it's time to remember it. And know that this world, it is a battle. It is the hardest thing that we ever go through. I believe that it is hell. And that, there is no hell after it. You can disagree with me most definitely. But this is where we learn. And this is where our soul grows. And these are the fires and the truths that we face. And so now, let yourself rest, because this is a battle. And there will be more battles to come, most definitely. But there is a power to you as you're moving forward from this time period onward that is going to carry you through in such strength and such glory that it is breathtaking. Your subconscious message here is the Magician. As above, so below. As you believe it, so it becomes. You are definitely being seen at this time. Right? Even though you have a bit of the Queen right here, so you have the director behind the scenes, you're being smart, you're looking at it all, but you're directing and you're acting in the movie. So here, you're being it all. There's such a power to you, and the Magician is seen. The Magician stands upon his throne, is seen by those around him. And here, you have all the tools you need. You have the elements with you, and all the tools you need to absolutely succeed in greatness. Do not doubt yourself. Just because you are resting, just because it's been a long journey and a hard road, does not mean that you're not going to win, because you are. You're standing in your power and your truth, and nothing and no one can stop you. Claim it, and you're claiming it. And absolutely, okay, because you have the Ace of Pentacles here, and you have the Magician here, you definitely take that gift. Subconsciously, you are taking that gift. You are embracing your truth. And you're saying, this is who I am. And it is exquisite. So stand before the altar of your existence, Aries, and know that you're unstoppable. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. And may harmony always be with you. Bye.